Hello, I'm back. I haven't streamed in like 7 months. Uh, yeah, it happens. I'm not the only streamer who just stopped streaming. Uh, I'm trying to get back to being more consistent. I'm going to create another schedule for streaming in the future. I'm gonna really try to commit to making this a creative outlet for myself and not think of it so much as just a job. Um, because I'm not a blog or diary kind of person. So I'd much rather, just go online, go on stream and talk there, I guess. I don't know. I feel like when I was trying this before, I wasn't being myself. I was trying too hard. I was trying way too hard. I realized, well, in the course of the pandemic, I realized that anytime I do put an effort into something, it usually fails. uh, a lot of things come to me effortlessly. That is a humble brag, yes. Uh, so I'm gonna just let this come to me naturally, like everything else that I usually like to do does. I have no other way to word that. That was very egotistical. Oh well, fuck it. Uh, Again, thank you for coming to the stream. I'm gonna be playing Dragon Age for a while. I'm getting excited for Dreadwolf. I haven't even watched the anime yet. I need to watch that. I'm very excited for Dreadwolf coming out. Uh, yeah. I keep talking. Let's get to it. Bow, 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 bow. I do have 2 saves already. Alright, so I've played Dragon Age before. I played all of them. I've beaten this game before on my PS4 version. But I don't have my PS4 anymore. I sold it. So this is still kind of fresh for my Xbox One. So it's not like I'm going in blind, but it's still a new save. All my schematics are gone. um, yeah. So we're gonna be a Qunari. I'm usually torn between Qunari and Elf. I feel like uh the game itself was written for a female elf. Like the love story with Solus is one of the best love stories I've seen in a video game in a minute. Uh, but the uniqueness of the Qunari and how a Tal Vashoth could affect the entire story, I feel like that's amazing in itself when you consider the lore about Qunari. You know what I mean? Mage! Cause I like being disliked. I usually run a bunch of trials because I like to get a whole lot of whatchamacallits. Not yet. I like to get the you can get a lot of materials by completing the challenges. And they make the game a lot more interesting. I played the game when it first came out, when it was just straight up just a game, no DLC. And the trials definitely make it a lot more fun. Especially there's this one there's this one trial that gives your enemies random abilities. What? I better have all my DLC, damn it. Alrighty. We're gonna go with 3. Face shape. I got a moon face. Skin tone. Dark gray. Baby face. I'll do the eye colors later. What we doing? What we doing? I could be a baby dragon, a ram. I think we're gonna go. Yes. Gotta go with white. That's what my hair is about to look like anyway. All these silvers coming in. Ugh, the facial hair is terrible. Looks like shit. Even the stubble looks like shit. Alright, baby face. Nothing on the face. Hey, thanks for following.
Leave me no choice.
As long as the job gets
No.
done, I don't care about the rest.
How much is this going to cost me?
Yeah, there we go. That works. Ear size. I got small ears. Cheeks. Yeah, I got some cheeks. Oof. I'm messing this guy's face up. He be alright. Yeah, give him a big ass forehead. He likes to headbutt people in his spare time. Nah, yeah, this one works. Mad distrusting. I don't trust nobody. Alright, outer iris. I'll go with red, and inner iris, we're gonna go with purple. I need a big ass nose. Yeah, there we go. No juxtaposition. We're just fine. Tip, yeah, there we go. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep this mouth. The rest of this is fine. I don't really mess around with this stuff. Scars, none. One thing you should always do when you're starting your character is make sure the lip shine is all the way down. A lot of people when they were first starting this year. What's good, cuzzo? A lot of people when they're starting this game, they got the lip shine all the way up. I was one of them. So my character was just walking around looking like he got his lip gloss popping. It was like, what the hell? And it was a while before they were able to make you change your face. So it was annoying. It was annoying. Those were dark days. And what we naming this one? We'll go with Theodos. All right, let's get to it. Where the demons at? I should have given a warning for anybody who has a fear of spiders. This is one game, I forget what it's called. It was hilarious. Like, if you have a fear of spiders, you're able to turn on this setting and they will remove the spiders. But then it trolls you, because if you're in the mission and you turn the setting back off, they like go ape shit with the amount of spiders that are on the game, and they try to scare the hell out of you. It's like, well, that's fucked up. It's kind of funny, but it's fucked up. I'm about to meet the love of my life, y'all. The Inquisitor don't know it, but he about to fall in love. I wish I could replay this game for the first time. Girl, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Oof, ain't nothing sexier than a girl that can kill you.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead, except for you.
I ain't no bitch.
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
English, mother. Do you speak it?
Or how it got there.
You're lying.
We need him.
Yeah, she a little abrasive.
I can't believe it. All those people dead?
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running,
Things were chasing me, and
and then a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me.
do I have on lipstick?
Then
I gotta get to the Black
Go
Emporium.
to the Ford Camp Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
All right, Cassandra, come on, let's go. I'm ready to kill something.
did happen.
It will be easier to show you.
I want to offer promotion on your channel. It's price loaded. Oh, no, thank you. I don't pay for stuff like that. If it don't happen naturally, it don't happen.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing
No
you.
shit.
It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I got questions. How could it stop this?
Faith may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
Where are you getting the information from?
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
There are 3 games. This is part of a series here. It's Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2. Oh gosh, Dragon Age 2 was terrible. And then this one is Inquisition. And Dreadwolf is coming out sometime this year. If I can help, I will.
I
Gotta be pragmatic.
Then
I'll do what I can, whatever it takes.
Come on, girl, I'm ready to fight. Let's go.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
Cassandra, I'm already in love with you. Calm down with all this. Stop it.
There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Ooh, girl. Tell me where to go again.
Your mark must be tested on something smaller.
All right, let's go. So this game is following up from, there's been a building civil war happening between mages and Templars. Templars pretty much oversee mages because mages are too powerful to be let alone. So they watch them very cruelly and viciously. So it came to a head in Dragon Age 2 when one of our companions, Anders, decided to make us a fucking terrorist. And we blew up the Chantry. Shout out to Anders for making us a terrorist. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of other factors that led to the war, but that was definitely a boiling point.
Are coming fast.
Oh, I gotta change these horns too. I miss my braids. I'm like, why are these horns looking so weird? I don't have my braids.
The more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
And I forget what year this game came out. I think it was like 2014. These graphics are still holding up in 2023. Yeah, here we go.
Stay behind me.
If a demon ever touched my kids or my main thing, big lock. R.I.P. John Witherspoon. Bang, 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 bang. Oh yeah.
It's over.
Yo, it's really holding up. This got some good graphics, man. The first one, the first one, the graphics a little meh, but they only kept on getting better. All right. In the dialogue options, depending on like your race, your class, you get certain options on how you want to respond to a person. But you can still also just choose the basics. Ordinarily, the first one is the pragmatic response. This is the sarcastic response, and this is the aggressive response. Let's be pragmatic.
All right. Have it your way.
Wait.
Come on, arrive to the same point that I'm at.
You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot.
There you go. I knew you'd get there.
I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
That's that that yield to win technique.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Cassandra wants to test the effects of the mark left by the... And when I tell you this game is detailed, like the codex, the lore building, there are whole books in this. It gets very detailed. You can also run strategic maneuvers.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
So the way she was able to run up behind, she was able to do more damage from that hit. I appreciate games that will let you follow a maneuver. Cause this is but this one they let you blend a tactical camera, so it kind of runs like an old school RPG game, but it still lets you keep the camera in this way so you can still play it normally, I guess. But it's not like that Final Fantasy, you gotta wait your turn shit. I hate that shit.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Shut up. There are different status effects for whatever weapon you use. Like you can freeze people, terrify people with fire, shock them, paralyze them, put them to sleep. Okay, this guy must be promoted. He's taking forever to die. Die, just die. Why are you doing this to me? This is the tutorial. This is what I was talking about earlier, how the trials can make the game a lot more different. Like, this is the guy who should be very easy, but because I got a trial on that promotes random enemies, he's stronger than he normally would be. There's an achievement for playing this game, for beating this game on Nightmare difficulty. Yo, if you ever try to do Nightmare, don't do anything on the side, just beat the story and get out. That's how I did it. It was just no. Don't do anything extra. Oh.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Bangarang. There's materials you find out in the world that you use for crafting. The crafted weapons and armor are always better than the shit you find out in the world. Every single time. Be still. Doom, 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 doom. Oh yeah, the music of this game. Oh my gosh, I forget who composed the stuff on this game, but they went the fuck off. The sound effects of the game as well. Yo, man, listen. Alright, we're about to go meet one of my favorite characters in the game.
Close to the rift. You can hear the
And one of my least favorite.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Can you guess which is which? Just die. Just die.
Quickly, before more come through!
Get damn hands off me.
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
I closed that thing?
How? Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Barrack,
V.
rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag along.
Let's ask a stupid question.
Entry or
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
it's good to meet
Good to meet you, V.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My name is Solus. If
Oh, she hates him.
I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
How you know about the mark?
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
And when this is over,
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
me too, V, me too. Let's get back to the smoke. Give me the loot, give me the loot.
Bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
I am looting. Y'all don't rush me. I rush y'all. Thank you. Thank you. That is something else that I also like about this game. You're able to transition to your whole party, so you get full feel for every single class. Because you can only pick, well, in this one you can only pick one class, and the other two you could pick two classes. But this one you can only be one. So, and tactical camera, useful sometimes. For the most part, I don't use it. But the tactical camera could save your life. Cacao. Oh, that one's... He's promoted, ain't he? Oh, he's not promoted. Oh, you just about that. Okay. What's up? One potion, please. So a trick about potions, if you don't play with that trial, if you're ever knocked down on the game, you could take a potion and automatically not knock down or under a status effect. You can use a healing potion to automatically cancel that the effect. I play with a trial that only lets me use one potion throughout the whole experience, I guess. So I can't really use that. But for those of you who do. My name is Eli. I can't wait till I get my lightsaber.
We had Qunari in Kirkwall. A whole boatload of them. They were your typical cheerless sort, then they tried to take over the city and kill everyone. But I'm guessing you don't actually follow the Qun, do you? You're Talvishoth.
Worried I'll convert you?
Afraid I'll try to convert you to the Qun.
Well, you haven't recited a single quote from the Prophet Kosloon yet. So unless you're trying to stay on the Seeker's good side, I'd say that's pretty telling.
So the Qunari, they're still, they haven't really even explained, I believe, what the Qunari are. I think they're like some kind of weird experiment mixing dragon blood and elves. But apparently the Qunari were like just complete and total savages, like would just murder and burn everything until they introduced this religion called the Qun, and it gave them order and structure, and it turned them into like the most elite fighting force in the world. But their whole thing is spreading the Qun via violence. So those who don't follow the Qun, who still look like this, are called Talvishoth. So that's what I am. And the Qun, if I had to translate it to like real life, the Qun is like being Muslim.
That didn't sound good.
A lot of the story, like a lot of other video games, are derivative of real life events and situations. So this game has a lot of good moral, philosophical debates. They got my cousin on the wall. Why you do this? My spirit animal. This is the kind of game. It's a very the story is very linear, but the world is open. So I recommend fully, if you're playing this game, take your time. Take your time, unless you know everything already. Take your time, explore everything, climb mountains, jump up, go past, just be weird with the directions that you take, because you'd be surprised at the things you can find. I love a game that rewards you for not following the set path
So,
and taking your time.
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spotted.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature exit.
That's a fact, though. This guy want to be all honest and stuff. Man, I would have lied my ass off if it was me. Oh, damn. So let's move here. Get that one. That one's gone. All right, get that one. Oh, Varric, you under personal attack. Oh, he is on your ass. Damn.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Let's fucking go. No, seriously, let's go. Come on, yo. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-beep-boop-bow. There's something else that I like to do, depending on how you move your party. You don't have to waste time running all the way back up and down a hill. You could just shift to somebody else. Get out of my face. This man is on my ass.
Hurry! Use the mark!
And here's where you get to the fun stuff. So you have everybody has different how do I word this? Different skill trees that you can go into, that you buy into. And that could be your area of focus. With Knight Enchanter, most people like to focus on the frost abilities, because it just makes the abilities more overpowered. Get to Mana Surge as soon as you can. Certain abilities you get to sooner than you can, because they just work. And all passive abilities work despite your weapons. So like Varric is he always uses a crossbow. But if I decided to put two-handed daggers on him, this would still work for the two-handed daggers, which is something that I think is cool. It's all passive, they active.
Right away, Lady Cassandra. We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
All right, knock, knock, my sucker. Oi, this guy.
Here they come.
So in this world,
Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know.
I'll wait till they done talking.
As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to YAAAOOO to face execution.
If y'all know me, y'all know I don't like certain people talk to me certain kinds of way.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead. We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
And what about the breach?
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first
How you know that?
Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your...
Have you met me?
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the
Oh
mountain.
Lord.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
What was that debris just now?
How do you think we should proceed?
Why are you asking me?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
I want you to know that I don't mind making decisions. I hate having my decisions questioned. So whatever we do, we're doing.
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the...
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Everyone.
Don't ask me no question after. Let's go.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Don't worry about him, girl. After all this is over, he'll be like, oh, oh. Don't worry about him. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead. Do I have anything to distribute? Nah, I'll keep that. All right, let's go. Ooh, y'all dead? Just beat up. No, they're dead. Yo, I remember when I saw this shield for the first time on this table, I was pissed. There's this DLC for the first Dragon Age game where you were able to make these weapons that were like insane. And the shield looked just like this one. And I was like, what the fresh f***ing hell? I couldn't keep the shield in the next game, but y'all out here handing this bitch out for free like this? But it's cool. I'm calm down. I'm gonna take it out on the demons.
Be wary. Another fade rift.
Who the hell made that noise? I'm about to say, y'all can't handle that one.
How many rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past.
Quickly then!
Error demons. I want y'all to see how these things actually look up close. Oh, never mind, they're dead. Bangarang.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
You and me both.
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to...
I have mixed feelings about
Then
Cullen.
we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Really mixed feelings about Cullen. His story is going to be expounded on more in this game, but in the past games, my guy tried to convince your character to massacre a whole bunch of mages.
Where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you.
He's been in all the Dragon Age movies, and pretty much in every single one, he's getting fucked up by some mages. I will say one thing, he got strong mental fortitude. That man's mind does not break.
Breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
Ow.
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to
Ow, Shui.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
And be careful. No.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Slay the Qunari.
This guy.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
Girl, you gotta calm down.
Don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds.
Which question do you want me to answer?
This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Pride demons are the strongest demons in the game for obvious reasons. Their pride.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down.
Alright, let's get to it.
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
Y'all better all be firing them. I swear. Oh, I can't wait till I get my lightsaber. Damn it!
More coming through the rift.
Naturally, they're after me. Oh Lord. He can't aim for shit. Man, if that man had a gun, he couldn't hit the night sky. Let me not make the pride demon mad. And shield back up. I hate that chocolate dust. It's like, tell me you're evil without telling me you're evil. Solus. Where the hell is Varric? Oh, we can't grab him right now. Ah, shit. Come on, son. You go nuts. Solus, pick up Varric. Beat his ass. I about to say, Solus, do you understand the assignment? Varric, you move. Shoot! Shoot, bitch! I want it dead now. I want it dead now. Thank you.
Now, seal the rift.
Hang on, let me look around, see if I can see anything. All right, let's do it.
Do it.
Girl, hush. That's not bad for an introduction, right? Elves used to be former slaves, so sometimes you catch an elf like this who's on some, some yes sir, master stuff. I can't stand it. It's all good.
Don't worry about it.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on
Liliana's damn birds.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
All right. We're good.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they
Shit.
say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Oh yeah, the Inquisitor is always thick as hell when he's in his in his regular clothes. That man got thighs. We need special shipments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Reading in the game gets you experience. So reading different books, different texts. So read everything. There's a feature you can get later that doubles everything that you read, like doubles all the XP, and it gives you XP retroactively as well. So for everything you read, you just gain mad experience. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I walk through, y'all know to be quiet. Better murmur about me under your breath.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger. I heard he was supposed to close it entirely.
Who is this?
Still a lot of rifts left all over.
Oh, that's what I thought. Shut your ass up. What's pop? Don't mind me, just watching. Y'all are in my way. Jamaica, get the hell out of my way. So if you don't clear out everything in the I'm just gonna be handing out bad tips for this game. If you don't clear out everything, like in the chest in the scenario you return to, the items will recycle, and you can end up getting different things, and it'll just keep on going forever. So I like to not loot everything from Haven at first until like the last mission, but I won't spoil that yet.
Lady Cassandra
Now this is the real man's that saved my life. What's his name? He knows his name. He knows why I don't like him. All right, let's keep it going. Let's finish the introduction.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
Yeah, fuck the Chantry. Fuck Nick Cannon. Dave Chappelle. Let's shut this man up. Shut your ass up.
Chain him. I want him prepared for travel to the capital for
Right.
Disregard that and leave us.
Y'all knew better.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I'm still a suspect.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to him.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Okay, so from here, you can change the trajectory of a lot of the way people interact with you. Depending on what you say, you could either lean into believing that you're pretty much Jesus, or you can like shut the shit down, be like, no, I'm not Jesus. Cut it out. I am not a chosen one.
You realize I'm Qunari.
I have not forgotten. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to do.
It's not for you either. Boom.
You know what this is?
Lay down the law.
A writ from the divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition real.
Talk your shit.
We will close the breach. We will find those responsible, and we will restore
With
order
or without your approval. You see why I'm in love with her?
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
I'm good on those questions. I want to help.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Alright. Yo, the music of this game, oh my gosh. Alright, time to set it in Mo. So that was Kaer Morhen, and that was Red. I was about to say Redwall, but that's a book. Redcliffe. Hear ye, hear ye. Man's not hot. Calling in all real niggas who want to fight. What up, sis? Yo, another thing I love about this game, casual inclusion and diversity without even batting it. I swear, people be making video games and then they act like people of color just didn't exist. This is an episode of Psych. They were doing a play in like 14th century Britain or some shit. And this character's like, why are there no black people here? He was like, oh, it's the 14th century. He was like, so black people hadn't been invented yet? All right. And that's the introduction to Dragon Age. Takes about an hour. It really introduces you very well into the game, into the new combat mechanics, so on and so forth. Oh yeah, I forgot. Qunari's are all giants. Every single one of them. Giant. Literally, a giant. Not anymore.
It stops spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Sounds like fun.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition.
That guy.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
Mixed feelings about you.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than...
What up, Josie?
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our...
Yeah, she's about to talk her ass, I can tell.
Tactfully put, Cassandra.
Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Qunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
The Herald of Andraste.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm no herald of anything. particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope.
Not my problem.
For some, you're that.
It's not my problem.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach. The real threat.
I'm not here to be nobody's hope and savior.
I just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it work.
I probably will.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you.
Giselle.
She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable thought. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redwolf.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while
Y'all are giving me a lot to do.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to.
Y'all are giving me a lot to do.
Meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the herald.
Thank you. I'm saying. War table. If you play, I don't know if it works on the console. I'm playing on console. I need to figure it out if it works. But the war table missions are timed, and they follow real time. So if you're on PC and you adjust your internal clock, you can like speed up the mission and complete a lot of the war table missions sooner. Like some of these war table missions take over 24 hours. Lacey. Not now. I gather coin. Turn. Yo, somebody go save my people. But heard maybe you were dead, then a prisoner. And then maybe you fell out of the fade, landed on your head, and forgot who you were. Seriously. Stop that. We still haven't been paid. Some of our kith made it out of that giant shithole full of demons at the explosion. The rest are dead or missing. I don't know how many were rounded up by angry humans. If you're not dead, and you remember who you are, help me find our brothers and sisters. Chakra. P.S. If you forgot who you are, I'll remind you. Your name was Adar. You're Vashar. You didn't get paid for being blown up. P.P.S. If you are dead, disregard this message. Negotiate passage. How agents could free them. Find and patrol mercenaries. No. Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
So with the war table missions, depending on who you pick to complete the missions, things can go absolutely left.
At your service.
But I've seen elves and apostates among them filthy savages tearing at our roots, our monarch. Oh yeah, this guy. Help the refugees. Fuck that guy. He's over here. He wrote me a letter bitching because there are refugees on his land. There are refugees eating the food on my land. I don't know what to tell you, bro. In fact, I'm gonna help him.
The Inquisition cannot remain a vassal if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Adar, this is the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of...
I doubt it.
How do Elion lend Justinia these lands for pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land? Because last time I checked, we discovered this land in Dragon Age Origins, and it was covered in reavers.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Followers need shelter. Are you gonna throw people out in the snow?
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Josie got that talk no jutsu.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf.
And she's fighting the war right now.
Current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
She's going through a whole civil war. She don't got the time for that.
His Grace was all bluster then.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us about every guest we... An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. But please excuse.
Alright, Josie.
We will study that. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It must be easier because you're not human. They already... My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentac...
Alright, later. What's down here? No. No. Just give me the experience. I'll feel that reading. I need Sarah. So certain areas of skill specific, like if you see a key, you need a rogue to pick the lock. Certain things can only be done by mages. Warriors are the only ones able to like bash through a shattered wall or some shit. Just to kind of help with the role play, I guess. got them skinny boy abs. Oh, my bad, Derek. Alright, keep it pushing.
Does the darkness creep? The Inquisition can afford fancy new uniforms. It can afford bandages. Do you think the mages will be able to seal the...
Oh, just so upset.
I heard some speak of using the Templars instead. Oh. I didn't realize any of Leliana's Oxmen mercenaries...
I beg your pardon, you racist ass.
You pay for it. Oh. You're him. Thrin. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in. Just take it over there. Here, take a look.
I can't stand this lady. She's basically a MAGA person. She's a proud boy. In the first game, this general betrays his whole army, gets his king killed. It's favorite build, Knight Enchanter, hands down. I'm sorry I didn't see your question before. Knight Enchanter, hands down. You get to have a lightsaber. And also I like being a mage that's about that action. When I played Dragon Age, the first one, I was always an arcane warrior because like I said, I like being a mage is about that action.
In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak Fandraste.
No.
What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of
I
this?
said no.
What's his name?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship them.
I don't.
Lucky. He asks.
It's your choice.
The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You could blame her killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her?
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is it? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Oh yeah, this MAGA lady. So in the first game, this general betrays his king, gets the whole army destroyed. And later, he pretty much makes us an outlaw and doing all this fuckity fuck shit. Sis right here was in that army, and she completely is like, oh yeah, the general was right. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have survived. Mind you, he didn't help anything at all. He was just actively going against all of our efforts to save the world. So her being on some, oh yeah, Donald Trump was right. Shut up. Lucky I don't let you die.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
So this is another one of those points that changes the trajectory of the entire game. Yeah, kill him.
Wait, what are you doing?
He betrayed us. He murdered my agent.
And you'd kill him, just like that.
You find fault with my decision?
I'm sure most of your decisions are fine, but that one, a little extreme.
Extreme? Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
You're welcome. Liliana used to be a companion who rode with us in the first one. So I always thought it was cool as she pretty much became like a leader in her own field.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them.
Oh man.
You have to be that
No.
someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you care about mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages?
I've known mages, and yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Alright. I don't feel like talking to you that much right now. Oh yeah, I need a logging stand. Solus.
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
Solus. He's a real piece of work.
Into the fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
So Solus actually likes when you're an inquisitor. He likes quality questions. I get that.
Ruins and battlefields.
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power. Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion...
You survived. The artifact... I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragment.
We would do well to try...
Liliana... In any case, did you need me for anything?
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, Spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
What's up, girl?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits. I learned how to control my dreams with full
Alright, alright.
Second, the Fade. If our enemies destroy the world, you have chosen a path whose steps you do the best of the battlefield. I saw Alistair. It is the Fade. Spirits of purpose. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire?
This is one of the only things I like about Solus. Good philosophical questions.
If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I hadn't thought about it that way, but I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
Goodbye.
Down. What's good, my guy?
If you're not using them later.
Look who's back from the dead.
I know it's a habitual thing for me.
Surprised. You Oxmen are tough as old leather. I don't recall meeting you before. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out and make it. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether. He died at the Conclave.
So he wants me to find his master's notes. I know where all this stuff is. I'm just speeding through some of the dialogue options. Pretty much, if you're not human, you get introduced to racial microaggressions.
Everyone, ready? You were the Herald of Andraste, and you were sent to test us, to see whether we would accept a Qunari as Andraste's chosen. I think everyone is worthy of love. The Maker just makes some of us larger and grayer. And, I mean, I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
Relax.
It's all right, Flissa. I won't do anything frightening.
If you wanted to close the breach, I wouldn't mind. As I said, I'm Flissa. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some. Goodbye.
Hey. Get him, Black. Get him, Black. Get him, Black. What? There are 21 original songs written that the bards will sing. When I tell you the level of detail in this game, I love it. This is a game that takes a couple years to make. It's almost like, I would say like 6-7 years at a time. But they get more and more detailed, so I have no problem taking their time. It's like with the Elder Scrolls. If a game takes 10 years, but it's playable for 10 years, it's like it's worth it. Takes 10 years to make, takes 10 years to play.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case.
Alright, turning these war table missions. This guy's upset that we helped the refugees. Good for him. Be bitter. Send an honor guard. Good work on not being dead. PPS, we still haven't been paid. Black Emporium. You unlock the different areas on the map using power. You gain power by doing things in the game. It's not a complicated cycle. The more influence you gain influence by completing actions in the world. The influence gives you power. Power unlocks other stuff. It's a cool system. V.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Yo, I love Eric, bro.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I know that kind of feeling.
I'm still not sure I believe that any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
At least you're honest.
Need something?
Tell me about Red Lyrium.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered Red Lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, I've written to every mine. It also... Did someone find... Need something?
Anything to get rid of? Trebuchet.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Probably gonna take a quick break. Stretch. I don't want to be one of those Twitch streamers who be stretching and then they got their dick on camera. I am wearing pants. I'm just saying. Let's go this way first.
If the Inquisition wants to feel what these
I don't want Harriet.
Expected you'd be by. I'm happy. How's the new gear fit?
It's cool.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. So, you need custom work. Something special.
You got any designs?
You'll need material.
Can you improve my equipment?
You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field.
Okay, goodbye. Harriet, shut up. Have some armor made. But I need cloth. I need stuff. Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Mark 1. Thank you. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm running away.
One down.
I'm running away forever. Yeah, still got that to deal with. I would never in real life ever walk on a frozen lake. I see too many stories about people dying foolishly walking on frozen lakes. Hey, what's up?
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
It was foolish.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm chosen no more?
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over and if there are I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
You're asking me?
You're not a follower of the Qun. You could be... I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not.
Yeah, you keep the faith for all of us.
It remains to see where it leads us. It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
No specific place. My mercenary band worked mostly in the free marches, however.
At least until you crossed the waking sea to reach the Conclave, I suppose. Tell me, do you consider the free marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to...
All right, your turn.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
No motivation beyond making things between us less...
Antagonistic?
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand. That's all there is to know, my lord.
You're a member of Navarra's...
The Pentagusts are a very large...
Really?
And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagusts... My brother was all that kept...
Tell me about...
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
All right, Cass. Damn it, ass!
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance.
Have you met me?
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
The Conclave destroyed, a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry lot, the Inquisition... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens. This...
Commander.
Hey, Cullen. Ugh, mixed feelings about Cullen. Yes, let me take a break. I'm going to take a break real quick. Already. Let's get back to the shits. I forgot where I was going already. Oh, okay. We gotta deal with these level ups. Natalie! That goddamn commercial.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Where you at? There you at. My ass is in fuego. Okay, every so often when you pick up some material, you'll get like 3 or 4 times whatever the amount. Doesn't happen often, but it's cool when it does. A lot of iron out here. Basic bitch iron. I'm looking for a logging stand. Okay, I'm like, man, I'm like, I don't think I went past it. Move. Or I make curry goat. Did y'all see this video of this gigantic ass goat? The only thing that was going through my head was like, I'm about to call up all my friends and we about to make a big ass pot of goat. I'll kill it. Probably gonna be on here for like another 30 minutes. I'm going to get back into streaming more casually and more regularly, but I'm not gonna just jump straight into like a 4-hour stream. I gotta get my energy back up.
You dislike the Templar, sister? No. I know their purpose. You remember, I once ministered in a circle chantry.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you.
Research him in Nave has
In
notes
my
on
arms
alloys.
Dragon Age is one of those kinds of games with social commentary that makes you address your own prejudices. Like, it forces me to address some of my own prejudices about white people. And as I've been getting older, I don't know what happened, but I don't hate white people as much as I used to.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
But then I consider how other people I care about white people, and I'm like, ugh. All right, Ted, I guess we can move on.
Speak only the word. Sing only the chant. Then the...
What else is there to do? Oh, let me give this to Adar. Adan. He knows his name. Move.
You're back. And in one piece.
Here.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough. You want some of these mixed up? You just give...
Ready, let's upgrade our potions. And I keep on forgetting. I have no schematics. With Dragon Age, when you beat the game one time, moving forward, you're able to like import all the schematics and recipes and things you've learned. So it sucks. I have to start from day one. Like, I want my bees. Where are the bees? Not the bees. No, not the bees.
Perhaps another time.
What can I do for you?
What do you know about the...
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are a few hard facts.
Never mind, I don't feel like talking to you right now.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
Damned fools, a lot of them. Killing hundreds just to keep fighting a war.
And how much did you need?
I talk too much. I'm trying to listen to the song. Alright, so this is going to be the last thing I do before I get off the stream. I'm going to show you all the Black Emporium and some of the things you can do there. And then I'll be back either sometime tonight or just tomorrow. I'm going to work on my schedule. I'm going to be playing Dragon Age just continuously until I beat it, and then I'll move on to the next game.
Send my regards to the lady.
Hopefully we can get BioWare to send us a free copy.
Her ancestors
That would be great.
visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age.
Free copy of Dreadwolf. I want to be a tester. Yeah, all the schematics you can buy. What I used to do was sometimes what I did was I'm getting hungry, so I'm getting stupid. What I used to do was have a save character buy a whole bunch of shit.
I held a candle mounted with the severed hand of a first acolyte of Raziel.
Because I don't even think it's possible to buy everything in one playthrough. Is it? It might be. I don't know. Bitch, it might be.
I wonder, do the Montiliers still have it in their possession? I should like to see it again.
I just need... I don't know. That's just the color of man's lips. You need to smoke a black and mild. Son, your lips are too pink. Smoke a black and mild. Darken them shits up. Okay, here we go.
At least no one will point and laugh.
Yo, this guy. He's one of the freakiest things in this game. Look at all his limbs. They are all a part of him. And apparently, if you try to look at his face, he like wipes your brain.
Help yourself to a suck from the basket, but only one.
And you know, this is a good getting off point anyway, because the hinterlands takes up a lot of your time in this game. You're going to spend at least 4 hours of game time in the hinterlands. Trying to get back to the money.
Thanks for the refreshments. Should serve you well.
Did I parry it?
Still got demons pouring out of the rift.
I hate when that happens. Don't tell me there's something there for me when there's nothing there for me. The order you put your party in does matter. It's about how quickly you get to certain classes for certain things, in my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna have a mage right next to a mage. Doesn't make sense. It's like a chess piece. You separate the chess pieces. Your rooks aren't right next to each other. They're on the opposite ends of the board. Man, I'm like, I feel like this is so far away now. That's because it is. It's a beautiful day for a loading screen. Excuse me.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone.
Lacey.
has. We know what you did at the breach. They might not know much about the Qunari, but you'll get no backtalk from anyone here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for the Lewis.
Oh, wonderful.
The hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest. But with the mate...
All right, Lacey. All right. This is our getting off points, ladies and gentlemen and others. I shall return upon the morrow at the very least. Thank you for everyone who came out to watch the stream. My cousin was in here, my wife was in here, had a few other people. First time chatter, Bandit. John Smith followed. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm getting back into the swing of things. Feeling a lot better about Twitch this time around. Because I'm not just streaming on Twitch, I'm also streaming on YouTube. A lot of streamers I've heard are going to be transitioning to YouTube streaming just for different reasons. I like to do it on both for discoverability. So if you don't want to see me on Twitch, you'll see me on YouTube and vice versa. Check me out on all my socials. I'm gonna leave those in the ending screen. Thank you guys. Thank you. Peace.